Hello, Earthlings. Aaron here, aka AJ, aka Papa. It is December 14th, 2019, and I am back with another vlog to feast your eyes and ears upon, darling. We had not such a wonderful evening last night. It appears Zachary had some sort of an allergic reaction to something, and we're not sure what, but his lips swelled up and he was having hives, and it just was not a pleasant evening. We spent a lot of the time awake last night, and today we're still kind of reeling and trying to figure out how things are going. Zach is resting at the moment, but I'm waiting for him to get up. And once he does, if he's still having some issues, we are going to get him to the emergency room to get him checked out and make sure there's nothing severe for us to worry about. But in the meantime, I am running around getting a few things done in anticipation of him getting up and getting going. So that's what's going on for today. My lips look extra red because I'm eating a lollipop. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm eating a lollipop that I got at CVS. Delicious. So what I didn't know about today is that it is the graduation day for WKU University, Western Kentucky University here in Bowling Green. And so the traffic is horrendous right now. It's pretty much a standstill on Scottsville Road, which is like the main drag of Bowling Green. It's really gross. People are driving very, very poorly, and it is very much so one of those things where, like, at least it stopped raining, so that's good. But you have to defensively drive in Bowling Green sometimes, and this is one of those situations. In other news, my first day at the bookstore is today, which is pretty exciting. I really love the concept of this bookstore and the way the company is ran, so I'm really excited to get in there and just see if I'm going to enjoy the job. So also yesterday I went for that interview at the furniture store, and I meant to update you on how that went yesterday, but you know, things happen. But anyway, it went well. Like I said before, I interviewed for this company before, and the last time I went in, their interview took me off guard because it was just a stroll around the store. We were kind of chatting passively, and I was waiting for us to get to where we were going to do the interview at, and so I was being very casual, very laid back, and not really on top of my game. And then we made basically a full circle, and when we got back to the front, he said, well, okay, thanks for stopping in, we'll let you know. And I was taken aback by that because I didn't realize I was in the interview. Well, this time I was ready, and the interview was the same exact way this time. We just took like a walk around, and actually we didn't even make a full circle. We kind of walked around the corner, and he was like kind of chatting with me a little bit about what the company was looking for. And this time I made sure that every time he gave me an expectation of the company, that I related it back to experience that I had in the sales field previously, and that just kind of like really solidified that it was something that I could do, that I understood, and that I've done before. And it must have worked, because this time I actually got a second interview. So on Monday, I go in for a second interview with the other manager that runs that area. With that being said, however, one thing that I'm not sure about is that they're really looking to hire somebody that will eventually get trained, work here through the tax season, and then move on to taking over their own store. And they did say that the bulk of what they were looking for people to cover stores and open new stores were out towards the west coast. So I don't know if that's something that Zach and I are ready for yet, because Zach is still working through his associate's degree at school, and he's concerned about credits transferring and such, which is a real concern. So we will, like I told him, we will just keep forging forward and seeing how things unfold, and then address concerns as they arise, as things unfold, rather than trying to like preemptively be worried about things that haven't happened yet. So that's kind of where we're at with the furniture thing. It went well, and I'm going to go back in on Monday. I want to talk to them a little bit more about their commission structure and such, so I'll do that. But other than that, I think it went good. So I just spoke with Zach. I called him, and he doesn't sound like he's feeling very well, but he didn't say that there was any more swelling. He's just sleeping right now, so I'm going to leave him to sleep, and in the meantime, just continue. I'm going to do some delivering and whatnot, but I did call off from the restaurant because of the fact that I want it to be readily available to him should there be anything that comes up between now and when I have to go to the bookstore. So I think they're really busy today, and I feel badly because I don't like calling off for any reason whatsoever. But when it comes to Zachary or myself or just health with anybody I care about in general, work takes a back seat to that. Yard chicken, yard chicken, yard chicken, yard chicken. I really love like driving through a neighborhood and seeing like chickens running around. When we were kids, myself and my younger brother, my grandparents had a farm down here in Kentucky. We lived in Illinois at the time, but we would come down during the summers and visit, and we just had the best time ever having animals around all the time. And so seeing chickens run around is real nostalgic for me because they always had, a fair amount of chickens, and there were times that we would go out, or I would go out and grab eggs from underneath the chickens for breakfast. So I don't know, it's a cool thing to see a chicken scamper across the road. It makes me feel, nostalgic for old times. So the traffic is still a nightmare right now. I am continually having to contend with Scottsville Road because of the fact that with delivering so often, you can reroute yourself around ways that are easier, but there are certain areas of town that are only reachable by Scottsville Road or by like crossing over the interstates via Scottsville Road. And it's real annoying, and both deliveries that I've delivered this morning have required me to be on Scottsville Road, both to pick up the food and also to deliver it. So it's been a lot of fun. So my mom was up this morning to Bowling Green, and typically when she'll come up, we'll go and get coffee or something and just chat for a little bit since she's in town. And today we did that. Last time we went to Dunkin', of course, because that's where I like to go. But this time she wanted to go to McDonald's because she prefers McDonald's coffee. So we went to my place last time, we went to hers this time, and I don't like McDonald's coffee, so I didn't even get a coffee, but I got an iced tea, and it was good. I drank a whole iced tea in the time that we spent together, and so two things comes from that. First, I'm not nearly caffeinated enough. I'm very tired, and B, I've had to pee like 6 times. Hey guys, how's it going? I just, I'm on my way to the bookstore. I went home because we had a little mishap with the apartment. So when Zach got up, he called me because when he went to go into the bathroom, there was a pool of what appeared to be urine on the floor, and upon some further kind of like investigation, it was leaking from the ceiling of our bathroom. We called our emergency maintenance, and he went up there and took a look in the apartment because there was nobody home, and it appeared that they had overflowed their toilet and had sopped it up with towels and whatever, and those were just like kind of laying in the bathtub. So it took me a little bit to clean up, which was kind of gross, but really actually manageable, so that's fine. Since I had to clock out for delivering to go home and to check that out, I just decided that it wasn't worth clocking back in since it was so close to having to go in for my first day at the bookstore, so we took a nap. The nap was good, but not nearly long enough, so I just pulled up to Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm going to get me a coffee before I go into the bookstore. I don't know if it's just that they made my coffee extra good today or the fact that I'm super tired, but this coffee is delicioso. Also, because of the graduation today, traffic remains being a problem here in Bowling Green right now, which is, it is what it is, I guess. At least I'm heading to one place to finish my work day for today and not having to drive around to deliver stuff. So that's good, I guess. And then tomorrow I'm working a double at the restaurant, and I'm really not looking forward to that, but need the money desperately. But I'm almost to the bookstore, and I am going to have to hightail it in there as soon as I get there, coffee in hand. So I will leave the vlogging for now, and potentially a little bit later. I only work until 7 o'clock tonight, so it's just a 3-hour shift. And I have a feeling, since I don't have... I have a feeling that basically I'm just going to be doing paperwork tonight and kind of getting a lay of the land and maybe following somebody a little bit. So I don't know if they're going to keep me the entire 3 hours. If they don't, that's fine. I will clock on to take out later, but I will let you guys know a little bit later. Bye! Can we just discuss how adorable this is? I just can't get over it. Although, like, this under here looks like a mountain of madness, but I assure you, it's quite lovely. Zachary's got a skull right there. It's hilarious. Skull Christmas. Skull Christmas. We're nutty. Hey guys, how's it going? I am home now, and it's about almost 11 o'clock at night. After I got finished at the bookstore, which was 4 hours instead of 3. I said that wrong earlier, but I texted my dispatcher for the delivery company that I work for, and they were just like getting just annihilated with deliveries. So I hopped on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and took a couple more deliveries, which was fine because I needed the money. So I did that, and then when I got home, Zach and I kind of hung out for a little bit, and then we ran to get some food. Nothing good for us. And it actually wasn't very tasty either, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. Anyway, we are all settled in for the night, and Zach's playing a little while. We just got finished watching the new episode of Mandalorian, and yeah, that's it for tonight. I'm working extra long hours tomorrow, so I'm going to focus on getting to bed at a reasonable hour tonight, and so I can get up and get it done tomorrow. So I hope you guys had a great day. As always, I appreciate you all, and I hope that you have a wonderful night and sleep well, and I will see you first thing in the morning to feast your eyes and ears upon this glorious face. Bye!